All I know about good makeup, I can tell you about good makeup. All I know about good makeup, I can tell you about good makeup. All I know about good makeup, I can tell you about good makeup. All I know about good makeup, I can tell you about good makeup. All I know about good makeup, I can tell you about good makeup. All I know about good makeup, I can tell you about good makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami, the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday and Flower Beauty. And it's also Chianti Day, Food Bank Day, Lazy Moms Day, Read a Book Day, and Coffee Ice Cream Day. If you want to join the Pajami Club, sit back, get comfy, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. And we're going to start with the Flower Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir. Okay, we're going to start with Cella. This palette, and it's the Divine Purpose Eyeshadow Palette, limited edition. And I broke my mirror, but I've had this palette for a long time. Haven't used it yet. Okay, let's go in with. Actually, let's go in with Mindful. We're gonna go a little darker, I guess. And then let's go in with Honor. I wish I could be lazy today. A lazy mom. And I haven't read a book since I've been in school. Okay, let's go in with Goddess in Training. But I've been in school. I started kindergarten when I was 4 because my birthday was in November and the cutoff at that time was December. So I was able to start kindergarten when I was 4. I think like the class after me, or 2 classes after me, they switched it to September, so I would have had to start kindergarten a year later if that happened to me. But anyway, and up until I think 2 years ago, I finally quit school. So a very long time. I just got tired of it. And no, I didn't finish my doctorate. Actually, it was a PhD. I was in the PhD program. Did 45 of 60 hours and quit before my dissertation. Well, technically I didn't quit. They gave you you had to write all these papers to get into the dissertation. It wasn't in a class, and they didn't like it, so they said nope. And I could have, and then I started it over again, the program at a different school, This one I did a doctorate, and I did 15 credit hours into that, and that's when, and I was already in, COVID was already there. It had already started. I was a year into it, and I lost my job, and then I started traveling, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. And so I got 15 more hours in a different program. So, okay, let's go in with evolving. So yeah, I got no PhD or doctorate degree and a whole lot of student loan debt. I thought about going back, but I just can't get myself to, like, even when I have to read at work to research, like, new CMS guidelines, or, now granted, not, like, that's really boring, especially when you're reading the proposed rules and that are, like, pages and pages long of, like, kind of like reading a lawsuit document. It's like, it just puts you to sleep. I don't know. I could never have been a lawyer because that stuff is boring. I mean, I've read our stuff, you know, whenever we get our stuff, and I'm like, and obviously that's interesting to me because I want to see what's going on, but okay, now we're going to try the flower in your primer, illuminating primer. Well, not try, I use, I guess, because I've used quite a bit of it. It's almost gone. But yeah, so I'm like, if I go back, but I have so much student loan debt. And of course, I didn't qualify for the forgiveness loans, even though part of the requirements is working for a not-for-profit organization, which I've done for many years, working in hospitals, and I didn't qualify for it, so I get no forgiveness. Now we're going to use the Flower Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel. Yeah, last year I was supposed to start paying because they were in deferred because of the pandemic, and then last year because of Ken situation on the bus and not working, and then I was unemployed for many months, I put them in deferment. Well, that's about up, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do because I can't pay them. It's like, why did I go to all the school? Oh yeah, because that's how you get these jobs. But I'm like, well, I could go back to school and get them deferred again and accrue more debt. But I've been thinking about it. Because I told my husband, I'm just going to go to school till I die so I don't have to pay for them. That's the only way they're going to be forgiven? Oh my gosh. I haven't had my coffee, you guys. And I don't know how many credit hours of my PhD would actually still last because I think you only have, I forget how many years you have before they're no good anymore. And you have to do it over. Which I would be okay with. And just taking it one day, like one class, like really slow instead of one or two a semester that normally, because it's usually one every 8 weeks, do one every 16 weeks and go really slow. That way it prolongs the inevitable of me paying them. Yeah. Anyway. Now we're going to use the Flower Blush Balm in the shade Bitten. And I'm going to just take the tiniest spot. Drop. Man, I need my coffee. I'm glad today is Friday. It is actually Friday that I'm filming. It's been a long week. Okay, now we're going to use the Flower Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. To set our face. I had a dream last night that someone at the hospital recognized me from YouTube. And I'm like, no, that's not me. Ken is like, you know, at one point someone is going to. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm sure that's going to be a long time before that even happens, so I'm good. And I think maybe that's why it was in my brain. Like, someone recognized me. It's probably because he said it. Now we're going to use the Flower Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer on Sunswept M1. But then I also had a dream. Something about the wigs. Like, I don't remember much of it. Just something about was getting a wig or wearing a wig, and I don't know. I don't obviously remember much. When I remember a lot of my dreams, but then like there's like just bits and pieces that are so vivid and that and it's just the weirdest parts that's so vivid. Now, whenever my reoccurring dreams of trying to hurry up and swim as fast as possible to the shore before a shark eats me, now that's vivid. I have recurring dreams of that, and it just might be in a slightly different situation each time, but the main theme is me trying to get to shore and get out of the water before a shark eats me. Now, I can't even swim, but in my dream, I guess I'm swimming. Then we're going to use the Flower Pots Powder Blush Sweet Pea PB1. I do like this blush. So pretty. I'm going to use the Broken Pyramids Highlighter by Flower Beauty. Okay, let's go back into evolving. Put this, since I put it in the middle, let's put it down here to bring that color out a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to blend it out with the Flower Beauty brush. Alright, let's try the Lash Warrior mascara. See if there's anything in here from Flower Beauty. I put more drops in. I know. I need to just give it up. And Flower Beauty's affordable. I could just go buy another one, but I'm really trying not to do. I just made an auto order. I'm really trying to not buy anymore. I shouldn't have even bought that. I'm going to use the Flower Scribble Stick in the shade Razzleberry. This is almost gone too, I think. Alright, now we're going to use the Misho Beauty Lip Shine in the shade Madam. Hopefully it might match. That's perfect. Wow. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't. I almost forgot to finish my eyes. Let's use Authentic. Can't forget the most important part, the highlight. Really bring out your eyes. Okay, let's just blend that out a little bit. Make sure it's a little even. Now we're going to use the Flower Seal, the Dehydrating Setting Spray. Feels so good. Alright, that is it for First Impressions Friday and Flower Beauty. So the new items, this Cello palette, I was kind of wondering about the color story. I think that's why I've had this so long and haven't gotten to it, but I think I like it, and it was very pigmented. It did have some fallout that I had to clean up, but that's why I do my eyes first, because that happens a lot, and maybe it's because I just go in too heavy, I don't know, but anyway. And the lip gloss is really nice and moist I like the feeling of it, and it actually matches the liner. So, yeah, I like that, and I like the color. And the riddle of the day is, what do you call a bird that is afraid to fly? Comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!